I've come by the Plum Grove property to drop off this trailer for my dad and brother Dan, who we call Uncle Dan. But I'm noticing Jack is walking around showing out for somebody. I don't know who, because all I see is a mama duck with a couple of ducklings over here. I don't know who he's showing out for. Usually these males will only show all their plumage if there's a reason to. They don't just walk around that way all the time. You guys probably didn't even realize that, did you? You assume that because they have it, they always flaunt it, and that's not really true. Most times it stays tucked in. Yeah, guys, sorry, no, I don't mean it in a mean way or a vulgar way, but most times it stays tucked in, and they only really they only show it off when they're trying to impress somebody, okay? And yeah, they are growers, not showers. So I'm finding out all kinds of information from Coda. All right, so Coda just now walked over and said that you got sick in your tummy and threw up. Is that true? Okay, so you threw up, and then Coda, come over here real fast. Hurry. Come tell me something. Coda thought she wanted to add some information. Come over here, love. Hurry. I'm going to ask you one question. I'll leave you alone. Hurry. All right, so you come over here and says, yeah. And what color was it?
Pink.
So you had pink throw up?
Yeah.
And you don't know why?
Well, if this guy's he hasn't really...
You don't know why it was pink throw up? Maybe because you wear pink everything, because you like pink. Even your throw up is pink.
Because pink's my favorite color.
Even your throw up is pink then.
You had too much touch, I think.
It was pink.
Everything you got is pink. Everything you got is pink, even your throw up. Well, thank you for sharing that information, Coda. Thank you, Coda.
Rainbow cakes.
That's great information. All right.
Yellow, pink,
Yeah, okay.
pink.
What is going on with your dog and my poor Trixie?
This dog is...
Did you see what was happening right there?
Yes, I don't
Trixie. Trixie,
She
baby.
must really turn him on.
Well, Trixie, I'm so sorry, sweetie.
I told you he's fixing to go be...
That was so
No.
sad. Poor Trixie. She's just trying to enjoy her some porch time.
You're a nice Christian boy.
Trixie's a sweet, I know. You got the devil running through you. What's that dog's name again?
Tiki.
Tiki?
Teacup.
Oh, Teacup. Okay.
No, it's Tiki.
Well, Teacup got the
We
devil.
call him Tinky.
Teacup got the devil running through him. Stella, watch yourself. He got the devil in him, Stella.
Male.
Even though it's all about Trixie.
I don't know. He's got the
Poor
diaper.
Trixie's like, I'm out of here. Trixie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Trixie, don't do it, baby. Don't let that happen, sweetie.
My mom, I don't talk to tell you something.
What?
My dad drove up and my bed and mommy said
Wait, who threw up in the bed?
me.
Oh no.
Mine was brown.
You had brown throw up?
Yeah.
And it was in your mom and dad's bed?
Yes, and my bed.
Oh, it was in your bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and I had a black throw up.
And you had black throw up.
Yeah.
So I'm learning about all of y'all's throw ups. And I'm watching poor Trixie be violated. Okay, well, you know what? I don't even think I remember the last time I threw up. So I don't want to even talk about that, okay?
One time I had the rainbow throw up.
You had rainbow throw up?
One time.
How about you, Ben? What color is your throw up? And this is why we can't have nice things. This is why our kitties need their very own place.
Well, hold on a second. She's reminding them, like, hey, nutrition's important. Let's eat.
That's
She's being
true.
a mom.
I'm sure there's a life lesson here.
Like, I know that Stella laid down, but she was like, hey, everybody take a time out and let's eat and break bread. And what that means is Stella
Open
also
up.
gets
Here comes the airplane. Is that
Yeah.
where you're going with this one over here?
Well, but I put that food out this morning and they were so interested in playing that they didn't want to eat. So even though Stella is self-serving here as well, I have to give props because she got those babies to eat.
Yeah, they're eating.
Project cleanup.
I'm just getting home. Jamie says, welcome to Project Cleanup. And I says, Jamie, you know you can't wash kitty cats. And she goes, no, that's like one of their favorite things, to climb into the hamper. They're climbing up and going into the hamper. It's like one of their favorite things to do. And you guys know we have a major cleanup operation undergoing here because of our sweet Barnadette. That was on Jamie's video this morning. Today is Thursday. So if you want to know what's going on with sweet Barnadette, you can go check out Jamie's video. It's her Thursday morning video from Suits to Boots. Y'all are playing in there. That's a fun place to climb up and play in. All right, there's 3 of y'all in there. Who else are we missing?
There's probably one in my laptop bag. Somebody likes to play.
Oh, I see someone over here in the...
got one in a crock, too.
Hey, Kay, come out of here. Have you shown anybody their new accommodations yet out there in the shop?
I have not.
Do y'all want to see their new accommodations?
I'm a little nervous that they can't climb it. We got to do some modifications to it.
You want to come show them?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing
In your
one.
crock.
Huh?
He's in your crock.
Oh, okay, my dirty crock. Hey, come out of my dirty Crocs. Come out of my dirty Crocs. We have some new accommodations for these babies. I'll put them all in the hamper for right now. Y'all can all just stay in the hamper where y'all belong. So Jamie's doing a major cleanup today. A major... Oh, there's one over here with Stella.
Yeah.
I didn't put her in the hamper. She climbed back out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move our kittens into our shop because they should not be nursing on Barnadette for a while. And this over here was gifted to us.
This is a catio.
It's called a... How do you spell that?
C-A-T-I-O.
Catio. Can you unlock that back, the bottom door?
I would love to.
Slide it. There. And so this is the catio. I will show you the instruction manual. Try to find the name on it. Jamie, there's not a name on this anywhere. Anyway, this is the catio. It's a outdoors, or I guess an indoor place for your kittens. And you says climbing, Jamie. They'll climb right up here.
See, I just don't know if they'll be able to figure that out to get up there.
Oh, they'll climb up your leg. They'll climb up the cage.
Well, I was just gonna put something on the bottom that, like something to be able to get them to where they want to go.
But we can move this around different locations. We could move it to the yard. I don't want to.
No.
I want it to be here in the shop where we can keep them safe.
Yeah.
But keep them off of Barnadette, and then we'll let Barnadette stay in our laundry room, right?
Yes.
Once she comes home from the vet, she's still there. She had to stay overnight. But this is a really neat setup, just a wonderful contraption. It's light-ish, but
It's light enough that we can move, like you and I can move it, no tractor.
oh yeah, I think the kittens will love it in here, and that will give them a chance.
Something like maybe just one little thing underneath there that they can jump instead of just climbing.
This is beautiful. Good morning. Yeah, this is a wonderful thing over here. It was a wonderful gift. Thank you to the kind sender. All right, I am now pulling into our vet's office to pick up Barnadette. Friends, I do not want to talk a whole lot about what's going on with Barnadette because that is, in fact, Jamie's video. She made that video this morning. It's on her channel if you want to go watch it. And Barnadette is coming back home, but she's coming back home a very sick kitty. She's a very sick kitty, and she needs to be quarantined, so she will not be able to be around our other animals. I will leave these girls in the truck right now. I will be bringing Barnadette in her cat carrier, and it will go right there on the floorboard. And when we get back home with her, she's going to go right into our washroom, I think. All right, we got our sweet girl, and they said that she was giving them H-E-double-L. And I said, well, y'all sure y'all don't want her? And they're like, oh, no, you go ahead and take her, and I will. So we're going to put her right here. Now, listen to me. I will let you all know a little tidbit of information that they do not want the kittens nursing on her anymore. If the kittens can be off, then leave the kittens off. And I says, absolutely, the kittens have been off for a little bit anyway. So, but they said that, you know what, I'm going to just let Jamie tell you everything. I will tell Jamie, and Jamie will talk to the vet doc herself, and I will let Jamie, because I'm going to get it wrong, guys. It's not that I'm trying to be, It's not that I'm not trying to share information with you, but I'm going to get it wrong. So I'm just going to allow Jamie to tell you everything, okay? All right, I just spoke to Jamie and she talked to the vet, and I'll go ahead and include a little bit of that in this video. So, we do not have to be scared of Barnadette. Barnadette herself is not contagious. Barnadette, by us loving her or her smelling the dogs, none of those things are going to, that's not contagious, y'all. What we cannot have happen is Barnadette's fecal matter come into contact with anything or anybody, which means our dogs and our other cats and us, none of us can be around. We need to be very careful in how we handle her cat litter box, because that is what is very contagious. All right, so I will let Jamie explain all the fine details, but just know that Barnadette herself, I can pick her up, I can hold her, I can love her, I can pet her, and all of those things are fine. But we just cannot let any other animals nearby her cat litter box. And Jamie will explain all of that stuff in her follow-up video. Now, last thing, I'll let you go. I talked about going to Plum Grove to check out the hay and see how our property, our pastures were doing. We've had so much rain. The grass is looking wonderful. I sent some pictures to Mr. Ed. I've not heard back from him yet. But I will say this. Even though I think it's time to cut that hay and get us some good May hay, Mr. Ed may in fact say to give it another 2 weeks or another 3 weeks or whatever. Mr. Ed has only been wrong one time. In all the years that I've worked with him, only one time did he say give it more time, and it ended up getting so much rain that the hay got to its full growth capacity and then began to go ahead and wilt over and die on us before we got it cut. That made the hay not near as nutritious. It was not as good of hay, and that was only one time. So I told Ed, I says, hey, here's some pictures. I think this grass is ready to be cut. I think we can get us some May hay. And now I just have to wait for Mr. Ed and then let him make the final decision. This fella he's good. And like I said, he's always right. There was only one time, not even his fault. He said, let it go 2 more weeks. And in that 2 weeks, we began to get some monsoonal rains, and that grass ended up getting the grass ended up growing too high. Pasture was way too wet to get in there and cut it and bale it. And we still made hay, but I will say this, our cows did not enjoy it the way they normally do. So we will go with Mr. Ed's decision here, but I wanted to end the video with that because a lot of you guys have been asking, and okay, 2 people have asked me. 2 people have asked me, so fine. And one of those was Ellie, because he wants to know how long he's going to have the barn completely open before I fill it back up with hay. Anyways, May hay is a possibility, but I'll get back with you whenever Ed gets back to me. All right, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. We love you. We're blessed to have you. Prayers for Bernadette, because she's still a very sick kitty, but at least we kind of have an idea of what's going on now. We love you. We're blessed to have you, and we will see you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.